Happy Monday. How's everybody today? Did you Pop-Tarts? Yay, Pop-Tarts. How's everybody today? Did you have a good weekend? Hola, Jo Marion. ¿Cómo estás? Pop-Tarts or animal crackers? What's your favorite? ¿Cuál es tu preferida? Which one do you prefer, clase? Which one do you prefer? Would you rather have animal crackers or Pop-Tarts? Arshad, buenos dias. How are we today? All right, Andrea, good job. Anybody do anything fun over the weekend? Maybe somebody go to the Renaissance Festival or something like that. Anybody? It rained? Oh, yeah. Kendall. Kendall, would you prefer animal crackers or Pop-Tarts? I think Pop-Tarts if they're warm from the toaster. That's my preferred. Pop-Tarts if they're warm. Hi, Trayvon. How are you today? Buenos días, feliz lunes. Good, happy Monday. Now, Trayvon, I know you watch what you eat. I know that. But if you had to choose between animal crackers or Pop-Tarts, which would it be? Hi, Bill. How you doing today, Bill? Good. Belle, animal crackers or Pop-Tarts? Mm-hmm. Trayvon, I get you. Well, they have the animal crackers with icing and sprinkles, don't they? And then they have the plain ones, right? Ooh, cookies and cream. Me too, Tiana. Me too. Tiana, how the heck you sneak in on me every day? You sneak in on me every day, Tiana. Good morning, everyone. Arshad, what do you say? Pop-Tarts or animal crackers? Hi, Ethan. Cameras on, por favor. Gracias. Hi, Bernadette. Thank you. Animal crackers or Pop-Tarts for those of you who just popped in? No pun intended. Okay. Is that everyone? Yes, that's our time. So animal crackers, Bernadette? Okay. With icing or without? Yeah. Without? Okay. I gotcha. I tried a new recipe this weekend. You guys, I think I've told you I like to bake. I tried a new recipe this weekend. Toffee, like toffee pieces wrapped in chocolate, you know what I mean? Toffee pecan cookies. They were good. They came out really good. It's a keeper. The recipe is a keeper. That's what I did for Mother's Day. You know what I did for Mother's Day? My daughter's out of town, right? She's in New Mexico. So there's that. So I went on a hike with my group, which is always good. And I made cookies, and which I like to do, piddle around baking things. So I just kind of spent my day like chillaxing. Yeah, it's good. That's it. Nothing special. Alrighty, so we have so much to talk about today. So I need everybody's like undivided attention. Okay, por favor. So make sure that you can hear, make sure that you can see. Okay. Let me switch up my background here. Okay, so let's look behind me. Let me get Shamar in here before I. Okay. Good morning, Shamar. So we're getting ready to talk about something really important. So I need everybody's attention. Okay. So behind me, you guys, what are we going to do? First thing that we're going to do is do our quiz. So we have a vocab quiz today that we practiced with last class, right? We went over some practice slides and there's, I told you guys there was a Quizlet. There's a Quizlet in the module that you guys could have looked at, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. All righty. So we're going to do our vocab quiz today. Secondly, we are going to organize ourselves. I should probably move my big head out of the way. Organizarnos para, should be an A there, para el final del año escolástico. So we need to get organized to finish the end of the year. And I'm going to tell you why in just a second. So listen carefully. And then down here, notice what I say. It says, nos vemos en Zoom. Nos vemos, we'll see each other. En Zoom, miércoles el 21 mayo. So here's what I'm telling you. You guys, today is the 12th. You and I will not see each other until the 21st. Okay, do I need to repeat that? You and I will not see each other in Zoom until May 21st. The 21st. Okay. Everybody hearing that? Let me just pop it in here so that I know everybody's getting it some way, somehow. May 21st, May 21st. Okay. All right. So I'm going to pop this in on your screen so that I know everybody sees it. Okay. So what does that mean? Good morning, Kinsley. What does that mean? Okay. What that means is that we'll have class today. We don't normally meet on Tuesdays. Okay. So beginning Wednesday, listen carefully, Bernadette. Beginning Wednesday, you guys will have lessons in Canvas that you will need to complete. Okay. But we will not Zoom. Okay. So let me say it again. We don't have class tomorrow. Starting Wednesday, we will not Zoom, but you guys will still go to Spanish class in Canvas to complete your lessons. Okay. Any questions so far? This is just for Spanish class. Okay. Kinsley, everybody hear that? I need a thumbs up because you know what? When I look in Go Guardian, I see people playing games and all that. So I don't know who hears me and who doesn't. So give me a thumbs up. Okay. Arshad, are you with me? Okay. All right. So let me show you what this is going to look like, right? So you're going to, instead of Zooming, right? you guys are going to, let me share my screen. Okay, take a look at my screen, please. Okay, instead of Zooming, you guys are going to come to Canvas class, right? Let me get to what you see. And you're going to click on announcements over here. When you click on announcements, okay, it's going to open up. These are old ones, so this is not, this is from January. Okay, so don't worry about this. But it's going to open up. It'll be something like this, okay? And you will have all of your links and all of your lessons and everything for the day that you'll need to complete on your own. Now, what does that mean? That means that, you guys, I'm going to be traveling from Missouri, from Kansas City to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And there's no Wi-Fi like in the car, you know what I mean? And so, because it's wide open spaces and there are no people, it's pretty desolate. So, when I arrive to my hotel room in the evening or whatever, because it takes 2 days to get there, right? When I arrive in my hotel room, I will get there and I will read your questions and answer you and grade and try to direct you. So your job, okay, is to make sure that you are checking my communications with you. And so that means like the inbox in Canvas and Canvas announcements. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I will also, you know, I'll have my phone, right? But, and I can get in Canvas on my phone and all of those things if I have signal, right? So I will be checking my phone. I'll be doing whatever I can do from my phone if I have signal, right? So it's not like I'm not going to be checking on you or communicating with you. I am going to be. So your job, okay, starting Wednesday, announcements in Canvas, check inbox. Everything we do will be in Canvas. Okay, any questions? Any questions? And then I will remind you, hey, you guys, tomorrow's the 21st, so make sure you zoom in, right? All right, any questions about what we're going to look like until the 21st? Okie dokie. Okay, so today, does anybody have any questions before we start this quiz? By chance, any questions? It's just vocab. Okay. All right, give me a minute to get my everything ready here. Hold on one second. My computer is jumping around, which doesn't make it very user friendly. Okay, so what I need is I need everybody to, Elijah, I need everybody to join me in Canvas. And when you get there, I need you to refresh your screen, please. Go ahead and refresh your Zoom screen, your Canvas. Okay, go to modules. And you're going to go to module 3 or unit 3, rather, Guatemala. Okay. And I want you to scroll. I want you to find where it says Desafio dos, challenge or goal number 2. Look at my screen. Everybody should be in challenge 2, Desafio dos. When you look down here, you should see a couple of fireworks, whatever those are, and it says quiz, Prueba 3.1 and 3.2. So go ahead and click on it. And when you click on it, please let me know whether or not it works for you, because you never know with VHL. It should look like this. You guys have 3 attempts. I want you to use all of them to get your highest score. Thank you, Bernadette. When you're finished, make sure you submit. If you're missing assignments, go back to the module and complete anything in goal 1, Desafio 1 or Desafio 2. And then if we have time today, I'm going to introduce to you a new verb today. Okay, you guys? So stay on task. This will be our last day together for a while, so we need to do what we need to do. Okay? Remember, no outside resources. You can't use anything in the module to help you except me. I'm your only online resource to use. Okay? All right. Good luck, you guys. Go ahead and get started. So you should be in quiz 2. Elijah, you're wearing me out. You're wearing me out, Elijah. Okay, take your time. All right, Ethan, where are you? No, you need to do the quiz now, Ethan, and then you can go back and do that. Okay. Under goal number 2, Desafio, right? That's goal, challenge number 2. You should see a quiz. Find goal number 2. Okay, where it says, you see the double fireworks or whatever they are? Ethan, there you go. Take your time, you guys. you have any questions, just pop them in the chat. Okay, so you remember you guys have 3 attempts. Okay, so if you want to, you can try 3 times and you'll get the higher score. Okay, good. Yay.
Make your browser fast.
Okay, so if you are finished with the quiz, remember to, so while we're waiting for everybody, that you guys need to make sure that you have all of your work completed so far. Check in Canvas. Okay, thank you. Okay, some of us are still working, which is absolutely fine. Please make sure that you are completing any go to Canvas and see what you're missing. Okay, a few more minutes, you guys, and get your quizzes finished up, and then we're gonna switch gears. We're gonna start something new. Thank you, Trevon. Okay, another 2 minutes, you guys, try to get that finished up. I think we're all done quizzing. All right, you guys. If you are a note-taking person, then you might want to get your notes out, okay? Or a way to kind of remember what we're starting today, especially since I won't be with you physically, okay, during class until the 21st. So what we're going to do is our very last verb of the year. Us, okay, round of applause. Our very last verb of the year. Okay, I'm thrilled. And it is the verb to go. The verb to go. Okay, so everybody get ready. Take a look at my screen. We're going to look at the forms of the verb. We're going to figure out how it works. And if we have time, we can play a game or a song. Okay, and yeah, right. Yes, that's the plan for today. Okay, Elijah, join us. Okay. So let me share my screen with you real quick. And I'm going to move kind of fast. So if I'm going too fast, then you need to kind of let me know. Okay. All right. Take a look at my screen. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can see it. Okay. Kendall's ready. Bernadette, Elijah. Who else is ready? Ray, you good? Shamar, thank you. Jamarian, you good? Malia's ready. All right, here we go. So on the screen, you guys, you can see this verb to go. It's kind of weird for us because let's take a look at it real quick. This thing here is the whole word, ear. It's just spelled I-R, and it's pronounced like, you know, the things we hear from, right? So the verb is ear, meaning to go, right? Now, what do we notice? And I want y'all looking at my screen. What do we notice about the endings in this verb? What do they look like? What do they remind you of? What other group of verbs? Yes, Ray, very good. What other group of verbs do they remind you of? What about the endings? Take a look. Give me your ideas in the chat. Malia, Belle, what you see? Shamar, you're good at this stuff. What do we notice about these endings, you guys? What do they remind us? What other kind of verb do they remind us of? Yep. Okay. Good, Kendall. Anybody else? Yes, Belle. Anyone else? Yeah, Elijah. Okay. So you guys look, can anybody give me an AR verb that we learned? We learned limpiar la casa, right? To clean the house. So I'm going to put that up here real fast because limpiar, to clean, right, is an example of an AR verb, right? Why is that? Because it ends in an AR. We've already done all that, right? So if I wanted to use them in a sentence, I would say yo limpio because it's OASA, amos and on. Remember all that, you guys? Limpias, L or ella limpia, right? OASA, and then we had nosotros limpiamos, right? AMOS, and then ellos limpian, they clean. Limpian. Y'all remember this? Give me a thumbs up if you remember. Yeah? See? All right. Muy bien. So, you guys, O, A, S, A, amos, and on. What AR verbs endings, right? Look at what we got here. We have AS, A, amos, and on. So we already know this stuff. That's why I'm always telling you all year long, I've been saying, you guys, if we learn one thing, we just build on it, right? We just flip it around and manipulate it and move it around. And this is the perfect example of that. Okay. So even though this is a really irregular verb because it doesn't look like anything, right? And this word ear, check out, this is the stem. The stem becomes the letter V. Okay, you guys, you can't get any weirder than that. Okay. It becomes the letter V. That's our stem, our root. And then we're just adding these AR verb endings. Okay, everybody see what I see? Yes or no? Yeah, everybody see that? Yes? Give me a head nod or something. Yeah, okay. So the only kind of goofy one is this one, the YOL form, right? But that's easy to remember too, because remember when we did the verb estar? When we did like, I'm tired, estoy cansada, estoy nerviosa, I'm nervous, estoy confundida, right? I'm confused, estoy. Okay, so we've seen this OY ending before. And honestly, we can just remember that we're going to flip-flop our O and our Y here. Okay, so our verb ear, you guys, has all of these kind of weird things to it. Okay, the stem becomes a V, and then we're adding AR verb endings with the exception of yo, which becomes oi, voy. So I go, clase, yo voy. You go, tú vas. He goes or she goes, él va. Usted va. Nosotros vamos. Right? We go. You all go. Ustedes van. They go. Ellos or ellas van. Voy, vas, va, vamos, and van. Again, we're seeing repetition. We see these AR verb endings. We see the oi in the yo form, right? Like we did for estoy. I go, you go, he goes, we go, and they go. Yo voy, tú vas, él va, nosotros vamos, ellos van. Okay? Any questions there, clase? Easy peasy. Isn't that right? Easy peasy. Okay. Now I have a favor of you. In the chat, can you give me the name of a place that we have learned about in Spanish? Like, can you think of the word store? What kind of store did we learn? Can you think of a place that we've learned, a location? Can you put a word in the chat? Okay. Anybody other than a shoe store? How about like school or I don't know what else. I don't remember what we've learned, but can you pop in another place name? Museum, papeleria, okay, escuela, zapateria, okay, good. Any other places you can think of or things that you can think of? Tienda de ropa, tienda de música, right? Or just a regular old store. Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. All right. Let me erase all this because it'll come with me if I don't. All right. Muy bien. All right. So let's take a look at this. Now, in English, you guys, in English, window shopping. Absolutely. Okay, muy bien. Or house, we could use house too, right? Okay. In English, take a look at my screen, please. We do these things called a contraction, okay? So a contraction in English is like do not, and do not becomes what, you guys? In English? Do not. If we put it together, yeah, it becomes don't, right? Yeah, don't. Okay, good. Does not becomes doesn't, right? Cannot becomes what? Can't. And all of those things, very good, are examples of contractions. Okay. In Spanish, we're going to have a contraction also. Okay. So listen carefully. Again, if you're a note taker, let's jot these down. We know that everything in Spanish is either masculine or feminine, right? So we need to look at this word, ah. Ah, this is a word right here, you guys. It's one letter and it means to or at. Okay. So this is kind of important right here. Ah means to or at. And you've heard me say this 1,001 times this year. Okay. Ah. Okay. So we're going to make some contractions, right? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, there you go. So if I'm going to say, I'm going to use these, I'm going to just use voy. Okay, so I go. So let's say that I go to the, what did you guys give me? Tienda de ropa. I go to the clothing store. Okay. So how do I say I go again, you guys? Yo, what? What did we just have up on the screen? How do we say I go? Remember, voy, vas, va, vamos, van. It's all regular AR verbs except for the yo form. So voy, very good. So yo voy, okay? So now I say I need the word to. So what did I just tell you was the word to? You see it up here on the screen. What is the word to? I go to. Ah, very good. All right, simple enough. Everybody with me? Yes or no? How do we say to is just the word ah. It's a word, okay? How do I say the clothing store? La tienda de ropa. Okay? Who can tell me real quick if tienda is masculine or feminine? M or F? Tienda. La tienda. La tienda is feminine. Okay. So pay attention because here it comes. Here it comes. Allah. Y'all can see my screen. Stays Allah because it's feminine. La is feminine. So no problem. Okay. Yeah. The difficulty comes in if we have a place that is masculine. Okay. So if I want to say instead, I go to the mall. I go to the mall. Okay. Does anybody remember what is the word for mall in Spanish? It was a big old long commercial center. What was that word? Anybody remember? Centro comercial. El centro comercial. El centro comercial. It's masculine. Okay. So I'm going to say yo voy. Okay. Ah. Now watch my screen. And then el centro comercial, right? I'm going or I go to the mall, but we have a problem. We have to make a contraction for this. Okay. We have a plus L now because centro with an O, comercial is masculine. So what is the contraction, you guys? A plus, oopsie, plus L becomes al. It becomes one word, right? So now our sentence is voy al centro comercial. Can y'all see my the box up here? Okay. Yeah. See what we've done? A plus L becomes al. So we make the contraction voy al centro comercial. just like we would have done like up here in English. Do not becomes don't. Okay, any questions? I have a question. When do you make a contraction? I'll put it in the chat. Who can explain it to me? When do you make a contraction with all? When do you make the contraction all? Very good, Ray. When do you make the contraction all? Come on, you guys, your answer's up here on the screen. Read the screen. If you weren't paying attention to me, read the screen. When do you make a contraction all? Perfect, Shamar. Absolutely perfect. Great job. Yes, very good, Ray. Perfect. Yes, but it's not just with L, right? We got to be more specific. It's when we want to say that we're going to the. So this word, you guys, means to the. Just like up here, a la tienda means to the. It's all going to mean to the or at the. Okay. All right. Any questions? You guys are going to be practicing with these things without me, because we're not going to Zoom. So now's the time to answer, to tell me if you're confused. Okay. So looky here. A plus L becomes al when we're saying to the or at the. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing. Let's practice something here real quick. Clean up my screen. Okay. But he needs to mute.
I love the fact that
Molly.
Our network from big cities. T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest.
Okay, so let's take a look at my screen. Who can tell me real quick, what is a concierto? ¿Qué es un concierto? What do you think this word is? A concert. A concert. Muy bien. Okay. Partido is a soccer match or like a game. A game. It's a good guess, right? But it means like a football game, a soccer game, baseball game. Partido. Okay. How about this one? Gimnasio. What's it look like? Very good, Tiana. A gym, like a gymnasium. Very good. Estadio. Any guesses? Stadium. Yay, Ray. A stadium. Okay. Restaurante is obvious. Restaurant. What about cine? Cine. Cinema. Cinema, where we go see the movies. Absolutely. Cinema. So all of these things are masculine, right? Oh. This one's masculine and this one's masculine. So you guys, if I'm going to the concert, I'm going to make that contraction al. Voy al concierto. Voy al partido. I'm going to the match, to the game. It's masculine. Voy al gimnasio. Voy al estadio. Voy al restaurante. Voy al cine, right? To the. I'm going to the. So to the, one, all in one little word because we've made the contraction because these are masculine. Okay. Over here, we can see these are feminine things, right? La piscina, la playa, la casa, la fiesta, la clase, las montañas, all feminine. And so no need for a contraction, but it still means to the. I'm going to the pool. I'm going to the beach. I'm going to the house. I'm going to the party. I'm going to class. I'm going to the mountains. Okay. All right. Al concierto, al partido, al gimnasio. That's our contraction. A plus L when it's a masculine thing. Okay. All right. All right. So let's look here. Again, you guys, we've done these a million times. We are going to just put in the form of the verb to go. So let's try with number 1 real quick. Let's just start here. Manuel would be the same as saying he, and you guys are really good at this stuff. So what form would I put in the blank? Just pop it in the chat. Pop it in the chat. Very good, Kendall. Woohoo, Kendall. Good job. Ray, it's he, Manuel. Trayvon, we need the form that goes with he. Very good, Belle. Shamar, good job. Ethan, how about you? Joe Marion, give it a try. It's on the screen, Ray. Trayvon, did you answer me? Elijah, how about you? Kendall? All right, you guys. Yeah. Yes, Ethan. So look, if it's yo voy, tú vas, él va. So in our blank, you guys, very good, would be va. Okay. Yo, tú, él, nosotros, ellos, right? That's always the way it goes. Okay. Singulars on the left, plurals on the right. Okay. All right. How about número 2? What do we put in the blank? Mis amigos y yo. Good, Ray. Good, Kendall. Good, Belle. Good, Trayvon. Very good, you guys. My friends and I, we got that y yo, therefore it's nosotros, and so vamos. Muy bien. Muy bien. All right. How about número 5? Ustedes. It's plural, Trayvon. It's got an es on the end. Good, Joe Marion. Good, Kendall. Ustedes, number 5. We're on 5. Good, Shamar. Good, Ray. Good, Trayvon. Joe Marion, Ethan, Elijah, Arshad, Bernadette. What do we do for ustedes? Remember, you guys, we have singulars on the left and plurals on the right. Okay. Very good. So, van. Ustedes van al restaurante. Al restaurante. Okay. Muy bien. How about número 9? Número 9, number 9. Good, Belle. Good, Nevaeh. Good, Kendall. Good, Ray. Anyone else? For number 9, número 9. Yes. Very good. Vas. Muy bien. Vas. Okay. All right. So you're all good. Good job there. So let's look at this. It says Manuel va a la biblioteca. Manuel goes to the library, which happens to be feminine, right? Mis amigos y yo vamos al partido de fútbol, right? My friends and I are going to the soccer game, al partido, right? Ustedes van al restaurante because restaurante is masculine. Okay. Let's see if we can find a feminine. Is there a feminine one? Okay, let's look at 3. Yo voy a la clase de biología. Okay, so a reminder, we have we have those contractions to make. Okay, now we're back here, extra. Okay. All right. Any questions, you guys, about our verb today? Any questions about our verb today? Easy peasy, right? It's just we have to remember to do it. Okay. Muy bien. All right. Let me adjust my screen. And how much time do we have? Oh, we have time. Oh, muy bien. We've been working, moving, haven't we? See. All right, give me a second. Let me get my screen ready. Jamarian, good job. All right. So it's not Spanish class without. It's not a Spanish class, you guys, without a really bad music video. Isn't that right? So I have a really bad music video for you. Okay. All right. So let's watch. Let's listen.
Voy, vas, va, vamos, van. Voy, vas, va, vamos, van. Voy, vas, va, vamos, van. Yo voy a leer en la biblioteca. Tú vas a nadar en la piscina. Sara va a comer en la cocina. Vamos a cantar en el teatro. Van a correr todos en el parque. Voy, vas, va, vamos, van. 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 Yo voy a leer en la biblioteca. Yo voy a leer en la biblioteca. Tú vas a nadar en la piscina. Tú vas a nadar en la piscina. Sara va a comer en la cocina. Sara va a comer en la cocina. Vamos a cantar en el teatro. Vamos a cantar en el teatro. Van a correr todos en el parque. Van a correr todos en el parque. Voy, vas, va, vamos, van.
All right. On a scale from, I don't know, 1 to 10, 10 being horrible, how would you rate that one, you guys, on a scale from 1 to 10? Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Solid 7. Okay. A 1. Not too bad, because 10 is the bad. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to put a link in the chat so we can practice. I'd like to see everybody in there. Okay, you guys, click on that link. Let me know if it lets you in or not. Oh, ignore that. I think that's going to be the wrong link. Let me delete it. Delete, delete. Okay, try this one. Try this one, you guys. Okay, we're 16 of us today. I should see 16 people in this Nearpod. I got Belle, Kendall, Ray, Tiana, Trayvon. I need everybody else clicking on that link. Should be 10 more. Let's go. Okay, I need 6 more people. Okay, you guys, so it's pretty easy peasy, right? We have our verb forms, yo voy, tu vas. I need 5 more people in the Nearpod. Yo voy, tu vas, usted va, él va, ella va, nosotros vamos, ustedes van, ellos van, ellas van. And then obviously we have their meanings, right? I still need 5 people. Let's see who's not in. Elijah, Jamarian, Malik, Troy. Okay, so what you're going to do, you guys, and you got to be careful about this, is you are going to match the subject with the proper form of the verb. The thing is that not all of these subjects are going to be kind of self-explanatory. So remember, you have to make the distinction. Are you talking to somebody? You know, would you say tú or usted? Or are you talking about them? Would you say he, she, or they, right? So be careful, take your time. I still need 5 more people in. Go ahead and match them up. Refresh your screen, Elijah. Go ahead and log in, Elijah. Rashad, I don't see you in the Nearpod. Malik. Good job, Ray. Good job, Bill. Ethan, good job. Keep trying. Another couple minutes. Give it your best shot, Malia, Trayvon. All right, let's see how you guys did. Take a look at my Zoom screen. Okay, so let's go through some of these pairs, you guys. Let's see if something tripped you up, right? How can we fix it up? Okay, so talking to your pet, well, you're going to be informal, right? And you're going to say you, tu vas, right? If you're talking to your pet. If we're talking about Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so, then if we're talking about them, we're going to say they, right? And if it's going to be they, then ellos, and therefore van. Okay. If we're talking to plural friends and friends' parents, and we have to be formal, we're saying you all, right? Then it would be ustedes, and therefore van. Okay. If you're talking about yourself, you're going to say voy, I go. Talking to your doctor, again, it's one person and you need to be polite. So you're going to say usted va, you go. And then we know anytime we see and I, it's going to be we and therefore nosotros. And so vamos. Okay. All right. All right. Give me a 3, 2, 1. You guys, how you feeling about this verb ir, to go? 3, I got it. 2, I need practice. 1, I don't have any idea. 3, 2, 1. Voy, vas, va, vamos, and van. Regular AR verb endings, right? If we could remember those AR verb endings, ASA, almost and on, then we got this. Okay, we got this. All right. Give me a minute, give you a little brain break. Give me a minute to get my screen set up here. We have about 5 minutes, so we don't have time for a game. Tomorrow, we don't meet. But who can tell me what do we need to start to do Wednesdays? What do we do on Wednesday? Starting Wednesday, what do we do, you guys? Do we Zoom in or no? On Wednesday? No. No Zoom on Wednesday. Do we Zoom in on Thursday? Do we Zoom on Thursday? No, no Zoom on Thursday. So when do we Zoom again? It's right behind me, if y'all can see me. Yes, a week from Wednesday, right? On the 21st. On the 21st. Now, I'll be with you, right? I'll be kind of shadowing. We just won't be in Zoom. Okay. All right. So we have 4 minutes. Anybody have any questions? Something they need to get finished? Something they need to turn in? We don't have time for a game. All good, you guys? Okay. So I would ask that you head on over to Canvas, click on grades, make sure you're good to go, right? All of your stuff is going to be posted in VHL. So make sure that you know how to reach those. If you don't, you need to holler at me now. They're all in Canvas. All you got to do is click on them in Canvas, just like you did today for the quiz, right? They'll all be in there. Let me change this up. should be good. I think you guys are good to go for all of your self-driving. Okay, one last reminder, you guys, the last exercise that we did in Canvas was something called Vamos de Compras. You guys need to make sure you have all of that done. I'll show you here on my screen. Okay, so goal number 2, desafío 2, right? The last thing that I assigned to you was Vamos de Compras. So you want to make sure that you get that done today. I know we only have a couple of minutes, but it was pretty short. Vamos de Compras, okay? Where you had to read this and then just decide what they're talking about. So make sure you get that finished as well. Okay, you guys, have a great day. Enjoy your lunch. If you have, let's see, if you have a final today, 5th hour, you may not, I don't know. Then buena suerte. Good luck to you on your final if you have one. Okay. Adios, clase. We'll see each other on the 21st, but I'll be watching. Okay. All right. Have a great one.
Adios.
Adios. Adios. Stay safe. Stay safe. Adios, Trayvon. Adiós, adiós a todos. All right, adiós, clase.